All right, I don't know what day it is. I think it's Tuesday. It's our last day. So I don't know what day it is. Maybe it's day 14 now. We started 2 weeks ago yesterday, like working, actually building. And today all we gotta do is we gotta finish up a little bit of ridge cap because the rain took us off the roof yesterday. And then we got an end of soffit fascia and a little bit on the other side. So it should be doable. Greg's getting stuff cleaned up. I'm making trims. These are our rake trims. That's what goes up the side. And I'll show you how that goes on. Okay, wrapping up this gable soffit rake trim. As you can see, there's no fasteners. What it does is it goes around that cleat trim that goes over the roof, or goes underneath the roof, and then we hand hem this with a set of benders. And it just locks in place. Up top, looks like everything came out pretty darn close. I'll get everything nice and tight, throw a couple rivets in it. This end is done. Cool. See, got the fascia, soffit, rake trim on. Nice details. It's time to finish up this ridge cap. Nice. Got all of our foam fillers. This is our last piece of ridge cap. It's been a long time coming. I got rivets in my mouth because this all's got to get riveted down. How many rivets, Greg?
It's like 224, something like that.
Times 2?
No, I think just 224.
224 rivets. Feels like 5,000. This is the last piece. It's the one we've been looking for. It's been a hell of a job, a hell of a journey, a great experience. I would do it again, but we're ready to go home. We want to see our family. Greg wants to see his dog, which is his family.
That's all I got.
No, man, you got more than that. You got more than that. This feels pretty good to be finally putting this piece on, doesn't it, Greg?
Yes, it does.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get home?
Probably gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, no doubt, because we're gonna probably get home around 2 or 3 in the morning.
Oh, dude, if we leave at 2,
what does that put us?
That's probably gonna put us at like 4.
Well, we're gonna gain an hour, which will be
probably be 3, around 3 with no stops.
Well, it's not 1 yet.
It's like a 14-hour drive, isn't it?
14 and a half if we stop much.
Probably 15. We'll say more.
We'll say 15. So if we leave at 1 o'clock, which it's already 1 o'clock, so if we leave at 2 o'clock, that puts us home at 5 minus an hour, so 4 o'clock. We're going to be taking turns driving.
We need a lot of coffee.
Lots of coffee. As you can tell, this plastic is a mother. Here, hold my end there. Nice.
How straight is it?
It's pretty darn straight, my friend. Lots of oil can from the rivets, but that's the way it is. One thing I like to do, get your ends, then go to the middle. Don't just work from one end to the other, because I found that with most steel, it will oil can more that way. So you can take out a lot of the oil can if you follow that rule. Oh. And then you can kind of hit in between it. What I always do is I always go center, and then center of center, and then just kind of keep breaking it down. Pretty straight ridge though, Greg.
That's very straight.
Not bad for an eyeball. But like Jimmy says, if it looks straight,
It is straight.
it is straight.
It's the final countdown.
It's the final countdown. Thanks for that theme music, bro.
You like that?
You actually know the words?
No. Do you?
No, that would have been awesome. If you would have broken into some song there.
I just know it's the final countdown.
Now, typically I do not recommend being on the roof like this without fall protection, and we wore it the whole time except for the ridge cap. And that is because there's really no good way. We tried to wear it, put the boom up in the air right above the thing, but I'll be honest, it probably made it more unsafe. And sometimes fall protection sounds good, but if there's a good way that you can do it, I definitely recommend it, because we all want to do good work, we all want to make some money. Can't do any of it if you're dead. So the biggest thing is don't ever be in a huge hurry, and I'm guilty of that sometimes. But once you get into a roof like this that's 20 feet in the air and an 8/12 pitch, you got to step back, slow down. That is awesome. Awesome. Greg, let's get out of here.
Time to clean up.
Do it. Ridge cap done. That means we're done. You can see it, oil cans from the rivets, but it is not bad for an eyeball.
Wow.
Greg got laser beams for eyes. Tell you what though, I love this roof. Got your rake trims. Those fasteners don't penetrate the roof system, so you've got really no chance for leaking. I could look at it all day, but it's time to go home. It's a great feeling. We were getting a little defeated because we just kept running into problems, weather, material, you name it. It seemed like it happened the last few days, and it really took us down. But you know, you just have to keep going, and I think the motivation was to get home to family. Jimmy wasn't here, so that kind of stunk, so we can't kind of celebrate. But Jimmy, we'll be back out. It's been a pleasure. Had a heck of a good time. Never did I ever think I'd fly out to, or drive out to New York to put up a building for a guy, and here we are. Just wrapped up probably the most challenging, unique build that I've ever done. Made a new friend because of it. Made a couple new friends actually. So Taylor, thanks for the hospitality. Brett, you're the man. We'll see you guys later.
can't wait. Go home, kiss my wife, hug my kids. Maybe I'll kiss them too. Get started on the next one. This is a tight squeeze, Greg. I got it. Oh yeah. Close. 15-hour drive, Greg. Here we go. 3 o'clock. That puts us home. We'll lose an hour. 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Here we go.